The way we see education is changing. Because of new standards, pedagogies, and technology demands, the ways in which classrooms are constructed are rapidly changing. The tools we use in the classroom, the skills required of teachers and students, the ways in which students learn, and, as I'll be discussing in this video, the ways in which teachers instruct, manage, and communicate within their classrooms are changing. It seems as if technology has crept into curricula overnight. Children today have been exposed to advanced technologies all their lives, so it is no wonder that they expect digital tools in their school as well. So what are these tools? Smartboards have replaced chalkboards and projectors. Teachers can download lesson plans, unit plans, and ideas for activities online through professional development websites. YouTube gives students access to educational and non-educational videos. Students can use blogs to write, read, and research any topic they desire. Screencasting has allowed teachers to make instructional videos, as I'm using to make this video. Web quests are online activities that have students experience various sources online. And our more controversial tools, gaming and social media, have been topics of hot discussion among teachers and researchers. Currently, they are looking for ways to implement these tools in productive, helpful, educational ways within the classroom. So the question is, how do we use these tools to put both ourselves and our students at an advantage? There is a very real fear that the increase of technology will turn the teacher's job obsolete. As long as teachers find ways to integrate a moderation of technology within their practices, it will make them stronger, more modern teachers. So our problem is this: how are we as teachers expected to adapt to these changes? How do we incorporate these tools and balance our instructional strategies? The first problem with using technology in the classroom is that teachers lack a proper amount of training. In a study published in the Journal of Computer Education, researchers surveyed pre-service teachers on their experiences with technology. Digital native pre-service teachers reported positive beliefs in technology, yet moderate confidence and reserved attitude in using technology. People of this generation use technology daily, but don't know how to turn those apps into instructional resources. The pre-service teachers surveyed also said that they have a lack of experiences and expertise in using classroom technologies, especially assistive technologies. This is a crucial problem that must be fixed. Especially in regards to special education, assistive technologies can make all the difference for many students. So if teachers are improperly trained or lack a certain understanding of those technologies, they will have no benefit to the students whatsoever. Our second problem is that teachers may be using available tools inappropriately or unproductively, if there are any tools available at all. In the same study, pre-service teachers said that they felt very proficient with basic technologies, but not familiar with more advanced technologies, meaning they could log on to Facebook or send an email, but they were less confident in their abilities to use a smartboard, create a screencast, use a video game productively, or so on. With that being said, 80% of pre-service teachers spent the most time on social communication activities, and only 10% of them spent the most time on learning-related activities. There are so many tools that we take for granted, like social media or YouTube, etc., but we need to find educational opportunities for those tools to teach our students in the most constructive, relatable way possible. In another study, researchers asked 100 current teachers their reasonings for using general technology within the classroom. They developed a list of 10 reasons, the top 3 being the ability to bring real-world experiences into the classroom, the ability to provide scaffolding, and the improvement of communication among students, teachers, parents, and administrators. So how do we solve this problem? How do we prepare our future and current teachers to use a variety of new tools productively? The answer lies in the TPACK framework. What is the TPACK framework? Well, it stands for the integration of T, technology, as we've been discussing, P, pedagogy, meaning the teaching practices we use, C, content, the material being taught, and K, knowledge, the understanding of all 3 of these aspects. The TPACK framework was developed by Matthew Korner of Michigan State University. He says that teachers have specialized knowledge that sets them apart from other professions. Their special knowledge lies at the intersection of content and pedagogy, at the intersection of what we teach and how we teach it. This diagram depicts the integration of all three aspects: technology, content, and pedagogy. This middle area, in which all three overlap, should be the goal for modern teachers using the TPACK framework. All three areas should be balanced, and one should never outweigh the others. The creators of the TPACK framework say, "This is the age of cool tools. As individuals, we see a new technology and can appreciate its coolness, but as educators, we wonder how these tools can be used for teaching." Teachers should always be evaluating digital tools and resources for their educational value. I sat down with 5th grade teacher Teresa Bird of Old Bridge Township, who has been in the field for 20 years. Over her time as a teacher, Mrs. Bird has seen the transformation from paper to computers. She says that now nearly everything is digitalized. Gradebooks, homework assignments, report cards, and soon even lesson plans will be online. Mrs. Bird considers the Smartboard to be a glorified worksheet. Although it is predominantly used for digitalized texts and worksheets, it has so many more capabilities that can better engage students. This is further proof as to why teachers must be given opportunity to learn and practice these tools through appropriate training. Mrs. Bird says that these technologies have not changed the way she teaches. Over her 20 years, she has been able to adapt her own teaching style to the tools available, which, at the end of the day, is the goal of the TPACK framework. We as pre-service teachers need to look at this research and consider implementing the TPACK framework within our future classrooms. The educational field is on the cusp of a major revolution, especially in regards to the roles of teachers. This is a very real problem that we will be facing as we look for jobs and begin our own careers. We must be digitally literate so that we are the ones instructing with the help of technologies rather than the other way around. Many fear that technology will make teachers insignificant, but when implemented properly, technology will only strengthen the teacher's job. Thank you.